Many new mums find breastfeeding comes naturally right from the start, but others can find it difficult or even painful at first. However, most problems can be easily overcome.
Helping your baby latch on correctly is vital really to the success of breastfeeding, because if you get that right, then you'll have plenty of milk, feeding will be comfortable, and you won't have any of the problems that are associated with breastfeeding mums.
To latch on correctly, turn your baby's body towards you, tummy to mummy. If needed, use a pillow for support, bringing nose to nipple, which should encourage your baby to open wide. Make sure your baby gets a good mouthful of the breast so that your nipple is in the back of the mouth, against the soft palate. If the nipple is at the front of your baby's mouth, it may be irritated as it rubs against the hard palate, and your baby may not receive enough milk. You can also try lying down while feeding your baby. Find the most comfortable position and bring your baby chest to chest. Another way of breastfeeding, which is especially handy when you have twins, is the underarm hold. Keep in mind that whichever position you choose, you should not lean towards the baby, but bring the baby towards you. Otherwise, you may experience back pain and may not be able to keep the position for very long.
Well, Henry latched on within an hour of my giving birth, and I was surprised it happened so quickly and so easily for him. But then after a couple of days, he sort of forgot and I forgot. But, you know, we kind of got into each other's rhythms, and now it's great. Breastfeeding doesn't hurt if you're latched on properly, positioned properly, but I found the first couple of days it was slightly painful while he was learning about it and I was learning about him. And your nipples are getting used to having something latched onto you. But then, you know, now it doesn't hurt at all, and it's fantastic, and we both really enjoy it.
Incorrect positioning and attachment to the breast during breastfeeding can cause pain. It can also cause nipple soreness, it can cause mastitis, it can cause blocked ducts, and low milk supply as well.
Should breastfeeding hurt, gently place a clean finger into the baby's mouth to release the suction and perhaps try changing your or your baby's feeding position. Then encourage your baby to latch on again. If your breasts become engorged, try alternating hot and cold flannels or use Philips Avent thermopads. Alternatively, try expressing a small amount of milk to relieve the pain. If your nipples are sore or cracked, you can use Philips Avent Ventilated Comfort Breast Shells, which you insert into your bra between feeds. These protect your nipples and allow air to circulate around your breasts to heal any sore areas. Bear in mind, though, that you shouldn't wear the shells for more than 40 minutes at a time to avoid undue pressure on milk ducts. Our nipple cream can also help soothe the area. The cream does not interfere with breastfeeding, and your baby will not experience any discomfort because of the cream. Some mothers may experience milk leakage from the opposite breast while breastfeeding, which may be unsightly and uncomfortable. Philips Avent non-ventilated comfort breast shells can be placed inside the bra and will help catch this milk, which can then be stored for later use. How often you breastfeed depends entirely on your baby. On average, each baby, especially in the first few weeks, will feed every 2 to 4 hours. Try feeding on demand, but remember there are no hard and fast rules.
Each feed takes anything from 10 minutes, 50 minutes. It can, depending on how hungry he is and what time of day, and as time goes on, it gets less. He now feeds, a whole feed will take half an hour, but initially I could be there for hours. I always put water down and maybe something to eat because you get really hungry and really thirsty. I prop myself up properly because you can't move once you have the baby on. There's no getting anywhere. So lots of pillows, lots of refreshment, and just peace and a good movie or something.
If your baby's feeding well and is settling for a couple of hours sleep between feeds, gaining weight steadily, having lots of wet and dirty nappies, then I'm sure that he'll be getting enough milk.